You want to level up your career, launch a side hustle, or just become incredibly persuasive, the principles we're about to uncover can transform the way you approach pretty much anything.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah.
Our source material is $100 all offers.
Right.
And it's packed with insights. But we want to give you the true deep dive treatment, extracting the absolute gold and making it relevant to you.
And who better to learn from than someone who went from completely bankrupt to running a multi-million-dollar empire?
Talk about a roller coaster, right?
Yeah. Hormozi uses his own life as a case study, showing how he rebuilt everything by focusing on just one skill.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Crafting irresistible offers.
So this isn't just some theoretical framework. It's battle-tested in the real world with high stakes.
Exactly.
But what's fascinating here is what he says trips most people up. It's not lack of talent or effort, but rather their offers are, well, kind of bland.
Yeah, they blend into the noise.
Yeah, they blend into the noise instead of standing out as the obvious choice.
It's like browsing those online marketplaces.
Don't even get me started.
Endless pages of practically identical products. You either get lost in the sea of sameness or end up competing solely on price, which, as Hormozi argues, is a race to the bottom.
Ouch. And that does not sound like a fun race to be in. Constantly undercutting yourself, shrinking profits, and frankly, not feeling great about the value you're offering.
Yeah.
No, thank you. So if price wars aren't the answer, what is the alternative?
Value.
Yeah.
Shifting your mindset from how cheap can I make this to how can I pack so much value into this that it's a no-brainer. That's where the magic happens.
It makes sense, but it's easier said than done. Right? How do we actually uncover that hidden treasure trove of value and present it in a way that's irresistible?
Well, imagine you're at a bustling market with a million stalls.
Okay, I can picture it. Lots of noise, lots of choices.
It's not enough to just have amazing wares. You need to attract the right kind of customers, the ones who are truly craving what you have to offer.
It's about finding your people, the ones who not only need what you offer, but are eager and willing to invest in it. Hormozi calls this the starving crowd.
He doesn't mean that literally, of course.
Right, of course not.
But it paints a vivid picture. Think about a time you desperately needed something. You probably would have paid a premium to get it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
When you need something, you need it. And there are 4 key indicators that you've found a starving crowd, right?
You've been doing your homework? That's right.
Well, I do listen sometimes.
What's the first one? First, they have a massive pain point. Not just a minor inconvenience. It's a problem that keeps them up at night, and they're actively seeking a solution for.
Makes sense. It's about tapping into a deep need. But it's not just about finding a problem to solve, right? What are the other indicators?
Right, because you need to make sure they can afford what you're offering. They need to have the purchasing power to invest in a solution.
Okay, that's crucial. No point in crafting the perfect solution if it's out of reach for your target market.
Right.
So, massive pain point, purchasing power. What else?
Easy targeting. You need to be able to reach this starving crowd effectively.
Makes sense. You don't want to spend all your energy crafting the perfect offer only to realize you can't even reach the people who need it most. What's that last indicator?
And finally, you want to be sure that this starving crowd is part of a growing market. You want to tap into a wave of demand, not a shrinking pool.
So it's about finding that sweet spot where there's a real urgent need, a willingness to pay for solutions, and a market that's expanding, not contracting.
You got it. And once you've found your starving crowd, you don't want to dilute your impact by trying to be everything to everyone. It's time to niche down.
Niche down, like becoming the go-to specialist for a specific problem or a particular type of person. I heard that called niche slapping.
Exactly. And while that might sound a bit harsh, think of it like this. Would you rather be a small fish in a vast ocean competing with everyone, or a big fish in a carefully selected pond where your expertise is highly sought after?
I'd much rather be the big fish in a small pond. Less competition and more impact. I like it.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm starting to see the power of niching down. It's about becoming the obvious expert, the one people naturally turn to for a specific problem.
Exactly. And here's something that might surprise you. Niching down doesn't limit your earning potential. In fact, it often allows you to charge premium prices.
Wait, hold on. Charging more actually makes your offer more appealing. That seems counterintuitive. Isn't everyone looking for a bargain these days?
That's where traditional thinking falls short. When you offer something truly unique and valuable, price becomes less of an obstacle. Think about it. Would you rather juggle a ton of clients who pay you peanuts or work with a select group who truly value your expertise and are happy to pay a premium?
I'd much rather work with clients who are invested in the process and see the value I bring. It's not about chasing every dollar, but attracting the right opportunities. So we've found our starving crowd, we're niching down to become specialists, and we're embracing the power of premium pricing. But how do we actually package all of this into an irresistible offer? What's the secret sauce?
This is where it gets real interesting. Hormozi breaks it down with a simple yet powerful equation. Dream outcome divided by perceived likelihood of achievement, time delay, and effort and sacrifice.
Okay, sounds a bit like a math problem, but I'm intrigued. Break it down for me. What's a dream outcome in this context? Is it just a fancy way of saying benefits?
It's more than just listing features. It's about tapping into your ideal client's deepest desires and aspirations. What are their goals? What do they truly crave? And how can you help them achieve it?
So it's not just about solving a problem. It's about helping them bridge the gap between where they are now and where they dream of being.
You got it. But here's the thing. It's not enough to promise the moon and the stars. People need to believe that your offer can actually get them there.
That's where the rest of the equation comes, in the perceived likelihood of achievement, time delay, and effort and sacrifice. You're essentially trying to minimize those factors to make your offer a no-brainer.
Exactly. Let's use the weight loss example again. The dream outcome is clear. They want to lose weight and feel amazing. But they might have doubts. What if I'm too busy? What if I lack motivation? What if I've tried everything and nothing works? Your offer needs to address those doubts head on.
So instead of just saying, lose weight with our program, it's about highlighting how you address those specific roadblocks. We'll help you achieve your goals even with a hectic schedule, and we'll keep you motivated every step of the way.
Precisely. The more you can anticipate and address their objections, the more believable your offer becomes.
It's like you're saying, we get you, we've been there, and we've got you covered. But let's talk about the time delay element. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, can we realistically promise quick results, especially for something like weight loss, which takes time and consistency?
You're right, some things can't be rushed. But we can strategically incorporate quick wins, smaller milestones, or victories that provide a sense of progress early on. This keeps people motivated and excited about the bigger picture.
I love that. It's about breaking down those daunting goals into smaller, more achievable steps. Celebrate those wins, build momentum, and suddenly the end goal feels far less overwhelming. But what about those goals that do require genuine effort?
Absolutely, real transformation requires effort. But your job is to make that effort feel as seamless and supported as possible. Hormozi calls this the sales to fulfillment continuum.
Okay, I'm all ears. Tell me more about this continuum.
Initially, you over-deliver. You bend over backward to make things easy for your clients, offering tons of support and guidance. As you gain traction and build a systemized approach, you can start adding friction strategically, perhaps by raising prices or offering less hands-on support. The key is to ensure you're always providing more value than the price tag, even as your business evolves.
So it's about finding that sweet spot where your clients feel incredibly supported and you're running a sustainable, profitable business. It's a win-win. But how do we actually present all of this? We've got the dream outcome, we've minimized the perceived costs, but how do we turn this into a tangible offer?
That's where the delivery cube comes in. Imagine a cube with 3 axes: personal attention, effort expected, and delivery environment.
Okay, let's unpack that. So personal attention could range from one-on-one coaching to group programs or even self-paced online courses. Then effort expected might be done for you, where you handle everything done with you, where you guide them through it or do it yourself, where you provide the resources and they run with it.
Exactly. And the delivery environment could be in-person, virtual, or a hybrid model. The beauty of this framework is that you can mix and match these elements to create a diverse menu of offers.
So I could have a premium package that's high touch, done for you and delivered in person, or a more accessible option that's self-paced and online. This way, you cater to different needs and budgets without diluting your expertise. But with so many possibilities, how do we avoid overwhelming potential clients with too many choices?
That's where strategic bundling comes into play. Instead of presenting a laundry list of services, you package them together into irresistible offers. And here's where it gets fun. You give each bundle a catchy, benefit-driven name.
Ugh, I love a good name. It's like giving your offer a personality, making it stand out from the crowd. What's Hormozi's take on crafting a name that truly pops?
He suggests thinking about it like a mini headline, focusing on the key benefits and transformation. Instead of calling it the weight loss program, you might go with the 21-day transformation challenge or the effortless weight loss system for busy professionals.
Now, those names tell a story. They tap into emotions, create a sense of possibility, and promise a specific outcome. But even the most enticing offer can make people hesitate. That's where guarantees come in, right? To really seal the deal.
Absolutely. Guarantees are crucial for minimizing risk and building trust. But don't settle for the generic money-back guarantee. Get creative. Consider a results guarantee or even a double your money-back guarantee if you're feeling bold.
So you're essentially saying, I'm so confident in this offer that I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. That speaks volumes. But doesn't that put a lot of pressure on you as the business owner? What if things don't go as planned?
It's true. Guarantees require confidence in your ability to deliver. However, you can mitigate risks with strategic phrasing. Offer a conditional guarantee that requires clients to meet certain milestones or fulfill specific requirements to qualify.
That makes sense. It encourages active participation and ensures you're both on the same page. So we're not just handing out refunds left and right. It's a win-win that builds trust and accountability. Okay, so we've got the core value proposition down, we've packaged it beautifully, and we've minimized risk with strong guarantees. What else can we do to make our offer truly irresistible?
2 words: scarcity and urgency. Remember those limited edition sneakers everyone was clamoring for, or the concert tickets that sold out in minutes? We're tapping into that same psychological principle, the fear of missing out.
So how do we ethically create that sense of scarcity and urgency without resorting to sleazy tactics?
There are a few ways to do this. You could offer limited spots in your program or service, creating a sense of exclusivity. Another approach is to offer limited time bonuses or discounts, making it clear that this offer won't last forever.
I can see how that would light a fire under people. It's like, jump in now or miss out on this incredible opportunity. But we have to be genuine with it, right? No bait and switch tactics.
Absolutely. Authenticity is key. You're not trying to trick anyone, but rather create a sense of urgency around a genuinely valuable offer. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite word: bonuses.
Okay, I'm always up for a good bonus. But what makes a bonus truly stand out? Is it just about throwing in a bunch of random freebies?
Not at all. Think of bonuses as value multipliers, enhancing your core offer and providing even more solutions. For example, if your main offer is an online course, your bonus could be a live Q&A session, a private support community, or exclusive templates and resources.
So it's about strategically selecting bonuses that complement and amplify your core offer, making it a complete package. I love how everything works together, from identifying our starving crowd and niching down to crafting a compelling offer name, incorporating guarantees, and even strategically leveraging bonuses. It's like building a masterpiece, one carefully chosen element at a time.
You got it. And remember, you can apply this framework to more than just business. Want to negotiate a raise? Craft an irresistible offer, highlighting your accomplishments and the value you bring to the company. Looking for a new job? Position your skills and experience as a must-have solution for your dream company.
This is about so much more than just making a sale. It's about understanding the psychology of persuasion and leveraging that knowledge to create win-win situations in all areas of life. Okay, we've covered a ton of ground, but I'm curious, what happens when our irresistible offer starts to feel, well, a little less irresistible? The market changes, trends shift. How do we keep things fresh? You bring up a great point. The market is like a moving target. What's hot today might be old news tomorrow. How do we keep our offers feeling fresh and relevant so we don't get lost in the shuffle?
Just like a good chef tweaks their recipes, we need to constantly refine and reflect our offers.
Okay, I like that analogy. Keeps things interesting in the kitchen, right?
Yeah. Hormozi calls this the hierarchy of offer refreshers. Instead of overhauling everything, you start with smaller tweaks and gradually make bigger changes as needed.
So it's like a step-by-step approach to optimization. Where do we start? What are some of those initial tweaks?
Think of it like giving your offer a makeover.
Okay.
You can refresh your marketing materials with new imagery, captivating copy, and eye-catching headlines. Sometimes a simple visual refresh can make all the difference.
It's amazing how a fresh coat of paint can make everything feel new again. But what if we need more than just a makeover? What if the core offer needs an update?
That's when you start exploring those higher levels of the hierarchy. You might tweak the name of your offer to better resonate with current trends or highlight new benefits. You could adjust the duration of your program or experiment with different pricing models.
So it's about staying adaptable, paying attention to what's working, and being willing to experiment. It's not about chasing every shiny object, but rather making strategic adjustments to ensure our offers remain irresistible.
Exactly. And here's the thing, even if your offer is performing well, it's always smart to have a pipeline of fresh ideas and variations ready to test and launch. You want to stay ahead of the curve, not constantly play catch up.
Makes sense. It's about being proactive rather than reactive.
Yeah.
Always innovating, always iterating, always seeking to deliver even more value. We've talked about applying these principles to business, but I'm sensing a bigger takeaway here. Can we truly apply this irresistible offer mindset to other areas of life?
Absolutely. Think about it. Every interaction is an opportunity to present an offer whether we realize it or not.
I've never thought of it like that. Give me an example.
Imagine you're applying for your dream job. Instead of just submitting a generic resume and cover letter, what if you approached it like crafting an irresistible offer? Highlight your skills and experience as the solution to their problems. Showcase your accomplishments and demonstrate how you can bring value to their team.
Suddenly, it's not just a job application. It's a compelling case for why they need you.
Precisely. Or think about personal relationships. A strong relationship is built on mutual value and fulfillment. What are you offering in your interactions? Are you bringing positivity, support, and understanding? Are you actively contributing to the growth and happiness of the other person?
It's like that old saying, you get what you give. If you want to attract amazing people and opportunities into your life, you need to be offering something amazing in return.
And that's what I find so empowering about this framework. It's not about manipulation or trickery. It's about understanding human psychology, recognizing the power of value creation, and using those insights to create win-win situations in all areas of life.
It's about stepping into a place of abundance, knowing that you have something valuable to offer, and presenting it in a way that's clear, compelling, and impossible to ignore. It's about approaching every interaction, whether it's a business deal, a job interview, or even a first date, with the same level of thoughtfulness, intentionality, and strategy that we've been discussing today.
Exactly. And the more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. It's about becoming a master of persuasion, not for the sake of getting what you want, but for the sake of creating mutually beneficial relationships and making a positive impact on the world around you.
So there you have it. We've journeyed through the key principles of Alex Hormozi's $100 Mirror offers. We've uncovered the secrets of identifying your ideal market, niching down to stand out, packaging your expertise into irresistible offers, and even adapting to the ever-changing marketplace.
But perhaps the most valuable takeaway is this. The art of crafting irresistible offers isn't just a business strategy, it's a life strategy. It's a way of approaching every interaction with the intention of creating value, fostering connection, and leaving a lasting, positive impact.
So here's our final provocative thought for you. What if you viewed every interaction as an opportunity to present an irresistible offer? How would it change the way you approach your work, your relationships, and even your own personal growth? What kind of impact could you create if you truly embrace the art of making offers so good people feel excited to say yes?
That's something to ponder. And I have a feeling that if you start applying these principles, you might be surprised by the incredible results.